Hello! Do you want to know how to rebirth really quickly in Tree Planting Simulator? Or Treebirth as they call it in this game. This is another game I play as well, and I love to break down games and try to understand them. So if you really want to know how to rebirth really quickly in this game, then you can follow along. Okay, so basically I have been rebirthing many times, and I have been recording one video in the past about this game, and that was a play along live stream where I went through all of the different functionalities of the game, even the island on top there, and so on. So if you want to know more about all of these other things and about the different tree types that you have in the game and so on, and then you can look at that play video. Okay, but in this one I just has been rebirthing one time, and I'm gonna show you a trick that I can use. This trick is becoming easier when you get multiple of robots, because the robot in this game has a tendency to kind of fail a little bit. So okay, we're getting onto the case, so I'm gonna start now. Imagine I have been rebirthing. I'm starting from now. Okay, the first one, I have already filled up my robot from the past, so I can collect 10 with the basic bag. Then I just have to run up somewhere here and sell those 10 seeds over here, and you will see I'm getting a quite big amount, 55 million. And then I'm gonna just upgrade my bag a little bit. I don't need to have more than 50. And I have this laser beam that you get from rebirthing sometimes. And then I go down again, I collect the rest from my robot, and I go up again. I'm gonna sell the 40 seeds now, and I'm gonna get a higher amount of, and I have 277 million. When you're not rebirthing that many times as I have, you will not be earning that much of mine coins. But I can tell you, you don't need to get up to the tree that I'm going to now, but I'm gonna tell you which type of trees you can go for. But at the beginning, let us now just unlock these trees, and you have to buy each and every one every time after you have been rebirthing, and so on. And now we are getting close to one of the trees that is good. This tree here, the sugar maple tree, you see it's only 5 seconds spawn time, and it's giving seeds that has a high value. That's the key for this technique. If you, for instance, using this tree that seems you earn quite good, but its seed is only 100 seeds times 50 from the robot is not much. But 810 times 50 in a robot is more than 8.1 times higher than this tree here. So this is a very good tree for using for that. And it's simple to get up to 35k. So what you can do then is just plant one by one tree until you get to this tree. Then you start planting all of these trees on your slot like I have done. And you delete all other trees, so you're only using this tree on the whole of the slot. So just copy my method I'm showing now, just using this tree. Okay, I will continue to a higher tree, and I'm gonna explain also other trees. This tree as well is the next one. You can start with this one, and when you get a higher level you can start with this tree here. You can rebirth many times with those two trees there. So that's quite good trees to have. The next one I would recommend then is actually, you see, of course you can take one that has a really high value in it, and so on, but the higher value the better it is. For instance, this one is a good one as well. But when you're up to that one, it costs 5 million. So then I actually would recommend you just to keep planting one by one tree. Use some time to do that until you get to the one I'm gonna show you, and you're gonna understand when we come to it why. You see this one? Instead of this, it has a value of 300,000. You see that there's no one else that is even close to it. So this is, and it also has really fast blowing time or getting up and growing time, and the drop rate is not that fast, but the seed value is this. So 300,000 times 50 times the rebirth value I have gives a really high amount. So now I'm gonna buy many of this. For as many as I can buy, I can afford 22 at the moment. And you don't need to afford 22, but at least you have a good amount of it. And I don't use a better tool than this. I just use this tool here and so on. And I don't need a bigger backpack. I only need to have that. And now we actually are close to rebirthing. We just need to plant these trees, and then we're gonna go up on the top, and we're gonna reset the robot, because I know if I just click and get the robot moving now, it's not gonna collect the seeds after rebirth. It's some kind of fault in the program or something in this game for that, so maybe they will fix this later on. This is another new game. This, I think it has been for some time, this game, and there is two quite famous Robloxer and a YouTuber that has made this game here. And yeah, I think it's addictive. I use this as a relaxing game. I normally play a lot of Pet Simulator X on Roblox and make the most guides about that game and so on. And now I'm done. I don't want to. Now I have these other trees that I bought. I don't want to plant any of those seeds, and I don't need to fill out all the slots either. So what I'm gonna do next now is I'm gonna reset that robot, and the way I'm doing that is that I'm gonna go up to the I will call it Treebirth. It's not Rebirth in this game, but it is Rebirth. Oh, we missed the bus. Okay, we just have to wait for it. It's not taking that long time and to wait for that bus. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up there and we're gonna reset that robot so that it's starting to collect. And I have a robot that also collect 250 seeds. So that robot is good, and I showed in that Let's Play video I have how you can do rebirth with using that robot. It is a slower way to rebirth, but at least it's giving. If you want to get on the board, it would at least help you getting higher on the tree planting and the coin earned part of the board for that. So that absolutely is helping for that. But what I'm going for now, I'm going to go for rebirthing a lot, many times, because this rebirth factor is actually counting also for the amount of money you have. So if I just rebirth a lot of times now, then later on when I go for planting a lot of tree and collect a lot of seeds, I can earn much more coins and get faster up on that leaderboard. So if you're gonna use these techniques, I almost guarantee you're gonna be on a hourly or weekly board very quickly. So in here now, as you see, I have owning both this. I have this one and I also have this one. This is way slower. You see, speed is 20, so I use 20 seconds to go over the whole lane one direction. This use only 5, so this is 4 times faster and it's smaller. So this is good enough for the rebirth. This is, you can use the rebirth like I did in the last video. This big one here I don't have yet, but maybe I can manage to get it very soon. So what I'm gonna do here, now I have this equipped, I'm gonna go and equip this. I just quickly close and jump out, and then now this is equipped, and I equip back the robot I had. I'll jump out, just verify that I have it equipped now, and now the robot is reset, I have started, and then I just use 2 cells to get down again. When I have done, I'm coming in front of my slot, and you can see the robot has already started. So then I just change to the shovel, and this one has to be pressed on to work good enough. Now you see there's already a lot of seeds here, and I see I already have a okay amount of money, so I don't need that much to pay for the rebirth. I just make sure that this is going. And very soon now this is gonna have 50 in it, and when it has 50 we are already done the steps we need to do rebirth. So this is the technique. This is a key. You see there is full already. I just then collect up the seeds. The key here is that when we are doing rebirth, we are losing. For instance, I have in here. I have a money tree I have paid for. I don't know where that is at the moment, but the money tree I will never lose, but everything else in here I lose. And if I had both any more shovel upgrades, those I will lose, and the backpack upgrades you lose. So you lose everything, but you don't lose the seeds in the robot. So that's a good, and that's something we can use. So on. And then we are going in here, and then we are going down here again.
Can you help me solve this math problem?
And I don't know, I've used a little bit extra time and so on. The reason I was changing now is because it's easier to press this sign. If you have this shooting weapon, then it's messing up when you're pressing these signs and so on. So we just have to buy a whole slot now. And we're just taking this, and we're getting 10 more. And we are coming here, and we are just gonna do the Treebirth. Okay? And then we have done the Rebirth. And now I'm gonna repeat and show one more time. We just are here so you can see how quickly this is going. And now I'm gonna try to do it in the maximum speed for this. I think this is it's a fun game. It's maybe more relaxing game. Especially like the sounds when you're collecting seeds. You can see that in my Let's Play video. You can hear the sound when I have a whole lawn of those nice trees there and collecting the seed. Sounds like you're in a bathtub or something like that.
Welcome back.
And so on. So it's yeah, it's nice. Then we have the bag we need, and we can just go down again. And if we are quick, we can sell to the same guy. Oh, we don't need, because we're gonna go over here to the seeds. We go to this guy, and now we're gonna buy the seeds.
Hey, I have some
and then we're gonna buy, and as you see, I lost my backpack. I didn't lose any shovel because I didn't buy any upgrades on the shovel. I really, if you're gonna buy some upgrades and have some fun with that, I really like the top one. The dynamite one. Yes, you can plant a tremendous amount of trees at the same time. There's a bit of fun as well. And it's a really fast way of playing that as well. But this is definitely the fastest way I have found to do Rebirth, if you want to try to rebirth really quickly and really fast and so on. Let's see if we can get in here and buy up to the maximum tree again. I would really like to have a button that says buy max, so that you kind of buy max according to how much coins you have and so on. That would be really nice. And now for every rebirth I'm gonna take, you see it stands to your slot, so easy to find it back to your own place, or you can just use the 2 cell. But yeah, I would like to have a buy all button or buy max button or something in this game, so that would be making it even easier to buy max when you need to do that. But in a way, it's already going so fast this and so on, so we are good enough with how the game is now. And so on. If you like to play Pet Simulator X, that's my kind of main game on Roblox, and you will also find a lot of guides on Pet Simulator X on how you can make your team 10 to 100 times better. And that's absolutely recommended to see how you can use enchanting and so on. And in the future, step by step, I think I'm gonna have more of this Let's Play, different games and so on. And again, you see here now, I make sure I don't plant any other trees than the one I have. And we're gonna go up and reset the robot again. I was imagining it, just think about if this game was without that bug. You can rebirth much faster as well, and it would be more fun, because some of the bugs with the robot is not very fun. For instance, if you're getting into a server where the robot is starting on the wrong plot, is starting far out, then just leave that server. That is not a bug in the game itself, that's more a server bug. So that's just go to another server so that that you get the robot spawn at the correct spot and so on. So that's at least helping for that. So we're just gonna go up here again, and we're gonna do a reset of the robot, and we're gonna let the robot pick all the seeds again, and then we can do a new rebirth. Already I have more than enough coins to do this. Let's see here if I manage to do this a little bit quicker and better this time. We take equip with this and jump out in, and we take equip on this, jump right in, and we see it's equipped, and we go to sell. So we don't need to use too much time up here. And if you want to know more about what's up there and so on, then you just look at that Let's Play video I have. And see here, it's not good to have that. It's much better just to have the normal shovel on. And this is, yeah, we have already a lot of seeds, so this gonna go really nice and fine. And we can see on the side it's half full now. I can press it some more times just to make sure it's going fine. Now it's probably very close to full, and I have that going on. Reason why it has to go longer this time is because we didn't use that much time to explain and so on, so the trees had lesser time to spawn seeds on. These seeds over here it doesn't gonna manage to take, so those I can just pick up and sell. And now see, I'm on the board. Ah, yes, I'm on the top of the hourly board. Ah, that's more than good enough for me. So it's okay. So I have been playing this game for, let's see how many days I have been playing. You can actually coin here. I've been playing this in 2 weeks. I've been playing this. I've only been like playing this for an hour or two every day. Now and then. See, it's done now. So now we can go and we can rebirth again. And so you have to just be sure that you have, and don't press collect there. The reason you can, if you use the other robot with 250 and you just select 50 seeds and then you rebirth, then you have done a little mistake, because you can't collect seeds from a robot before it has been picked full. When it has been full one time, then you can collect, and then you can collect any number. But the first time it's filling itself up, you can't collect until before it's full of seeds. So that's why I have found out to use this smallest robot, that is the fastest one, and it's more than enough for me at the moment to only have 50 seeds. And you see, we have the robot again with 50 seeds and so on, and we can start a new rebirth, and in some few minutes we're gonna have the next level. So this was Viper Toffee, number 1 Gamer Dad, Viper Toffee, and I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe and like, and thank you. Bye bye.